What is going on, people? Welcome back. We're jumping back into featured multiplayer, and we are going to go into the endurance series, or we're going to go into touring. We'll go into the touring. Well, it's the endurance series, but it's the touring car, and it's going to be Road America. I think as well, just before we selected it, you could see that the weather is not looking good. Well, it said that it was raining. You never know, it might just be spitting, it might still be a soft tyre race. That's what I'm hoping it will be. I wouldn't say that I'm the best in wet weather, but I've had some brilliant races in wet weather. You never know what can happen either as well, which makes it interesting. So let's hope for the same outcome here. Looks like it's not the biggest lobby either. There's only 7 guys in here. There's a lot of fuel in the car as well. So we'll take that down. We'll get it race prepped. Go to 14 laps. 1 tap underneath 14. And then we'll go for the practice. We've got 3 minutes and 20 seconds. We'll probably get 1 lap in, I reckon. So here we go, and as you can see, it is absolutely chucking it down. But this is a good opportunity to get a feel for the car. See if we can do a competitive time around here as well. But it looks like first place is a dirty lap anyway, so I'm not going to say a 2:36 is that great. Especially if it's dirty as well. You never know. I do love Road America as well. For me, out of the American tracks, it's got to be between Road America or Road Atlanta. They still haven't got Road Atlanta on Forza Motorsport yet though. They obviously had it in Forza Motorsport 7, and I would argue I was very, very strong around that track, so I'm looking forward to that return to Forza. I really enjoy that when it comes. But obviously Road America is a great track as well. And obviously Sebring, you can't forget about Sebring. That's a great track as well to race around. Bumpy though. It's very slippy, this track. Very hard to put the Audi on its limit. Using all the track here, but definitely keeping it on the pavement. No risk taking in practice. Obviously this is just to get a feel for the car, and so far it's feeling good. I do feel like now as well, getting into the groove as well, it's hooking up the corners a bit better than it was towards the beginning of the lap. I still haven't had as well during these endurance series, since they started bringing these endurance races out, I still haven't had a race where it's gone from dry to wet or wet to dry, let alone dry, wet, and then dry up towards the end of the race. It doesn't seem to really be dynamic weather. It's more just it's either raining or it's not. But hey ho, there's still time. There's still time. We ain't done many endurance races either, so. Coming towards the end of the lap, someone else just set a new fastest lap, and it's a 2:29 and it's a clean, so I don't know if we'll beat that. We're definitely going to be close to it. I think we should beat it. Got 9 seconds to cross the line, and we're fast approaching it, and we will beat it. Only just, but we beat it. So is that a sign that we've got good pace? I don't know. I suppose we'll find out. It'll be interesting to see what the fastest quali time was. But then for all we know, that quali time might have been set earlier in practice when the track was drier. It does happen. Rarely, but it does happen. Especially people that have jumped into the lobby early. Look, there's not many of us, so We're starting from the back, but we're still very close to first place. And I swear that just said 2:31 for the fastest lap. So yeah, a 2:31.6. So that means practice actually had a faster lap time than the guy who stuck it on pole in qualifying, which is quite bizarre, but okay. We're ready to go though. Fuel's set, tyres are on. Let's jump into the race. And I'd like to make up a couple of positions on this first straight into T1. It's not the best of starts though. We should get the Focus. And we might get the Hyundai as well, I'm not sure. Probably not. I think we're going to slot into this position here. Focus goes for an overtake. To be fair, he pulled that off really well. Trying to be wary here, not to take no one out, but didn't really have a choice. And then trying to correct the car as well, we lost a lot of time. And with one corner gone, we were 4.5 seconds down from the leader, which is not a good start. But that time's already coming down, so that's a good sign. And we've got 5 guys to overtake to get the lead. We're just sort of lingering at the back of the pack here right now. We'll catch them though. I've got faith that we'll catch them. Obviously, like I said, wet tyres. I wouldn't say I'm strong in wet weather. Like, I'll put up a race and I'll be competitive, but definitely I do come alive, I would say, in my opinion, when it's a dry track. But then I have had some good recordings in the wet as well, so it just depends who you're up against mainly. I'm just going to tuck it up the inside of 4th place there. Now we slot into 4th place, and we're going to take this fast right-hander in 4th gear. 3rd makes a mistake, so we should go past it. Whoa, we had to brake there. And there was no way that the guy behind us was slowing down for that. I think he saw an opportunity and pounced on it, to be honest. We get a shunt from behind just for good measure. And now we've got to work hard to get back in the podium place. But first place is only 2.6 ahead, so we're doing alright here, to be fair, how scrappy it's been. Coming onto the straight now. We're just going to hope that the slipstream, we can tuck into the slipstream. I think we've got it, because we're pulling time on the guy ahead. Yep, we're in the slipstream. That's good, as long as we can hit these 2 corners well. That's 1 down, and we might even get a position before the next corner. Which we do, and now we've just got to try and get a good exit here. We went a little bit wide into that, a little bit hot, but we're in the slipstream. And we're going to get it all the way down the straight now. We might get an opportunity here to go for an overtake. I'm not sure. We're going to make out we're taking the racing line. No, we're going to have to be honest. Otherwise, that would have been an accident. Into 2nd gear, up the hill. Trying to position the car ready to pounce. The Focus is going quite defensive. We give him a little tap. Doesn't really affect his race. I'm not going to tap him again though. Alright, now we've got the run, so we'll fake it like we're going to go right, but we're actually going to chuck it left. And he goes for the dive anyway, so we'll pull out a bit. And then we'll just reposition the car, hopefully to pounce on one of these 2. They're fighting, we're not. We got the clear track, so we can put the car where we want it. And now we're going to go alongside the Hyundai. Hopefully we can take the position. He braves it out on the inside though, so we have to yield. And now we'll tuck in behind him. Hopefully we can have a go at overtaking. I don't think we will. I don't think we've got the grunt in the car, or will we? We're going to tuck the nose next to him, but it was quite obvious he had the right of way through there, so we pull out of it. And then again, we're going to build another overtake. We need to get past him soon. We're not making contact with him, but we definitely need to be a bit more aggressive here. Try and sneak the nose up the outside to fake it, and then we'll cut back across, get the run on him, and we're going to slowly but surely overtake him now. And there was a first place who was really far ahead, but he's not anymore. Am I missing something? Did he go off? Did he have a mistake? I missed that completely. Sorry, guys. So now we're in second place. And we're just in the racing line now, trying to get into the groove of this race. We've caught this Ford Focus up so many times this race, but we actually haven't made an overtake yet, I don't think, so it should come soon. We're just about out of slipstream here. But we'll keep pushing. Hopefully we can get really close to him here. If he's bare at a corner in though, this is the part of the lap where he's going to be strong now. That was a nice corner, very smooth. Down in second, trying to get the car around the left-hander, swing it over to the left-hand side of the track to then take the right-hander at speed. Feels like watching this guy in front. He is driving to his limit right now. He's hitting some good corners though. Just about keeps on track there, I think. Yeah, he does. He doesn't get penalised. We just tap the front right wheel on the grass there, and it just almost takes away grip on the front end, and we slide across track. Come on, we need to get a run on him. If we don't get the run on him, it's going to be hard to overtake him. And we're only on lap 3 at the moment. I'm thinking as well, what tyre strategy are we going to go for this race? Obviously, it could dry up. I don't think it will, because in endurance races it hasn't done that so far, like I said earlier. But if it stays wet, I'm thinking, could we get away with the one stop there? That'd be nice. We did it at Sebring in the same car. The one stop, that was in the dry though, so I don't know. About the outside of the Ford here. To be fair to him, he's actually quite strong in a straight line. But we are going to go into T1 in first place on lap 4. And something tells me that won't, well, I was just about to say, something tells me that won't be the last we see of him. But I think he overdone it into T1. I think he was expecting to either be alongside us or going for an overtake. His eyes lit up like a rabbit in the dark, and now he has dropped back. And he's got a penalty as well, so he must have gone off. Unless he got that penalty a while ago, I don't know. But this is lap 4. Things are looking good. We're now in control of this race. We're just going to put smooth lap after smooth lap together here, and hopefully just keep building the gap as well. That's quite important. Around this fast right-hander. Yeah, I'm happy. It's going very well at the moment. Into the long, fast right-hander. This is normally where guys will catch me up a little bit. Only a little bit though. got the fast right-hander here. Probably push that a bit harder, to be honest. I think I'm just being a bit cautious now because we're in first place. There's no point throwing away a lead, but the guy behind is dangerously close to my slipstream, so I've got to bear that in mind as well. And they're coming towards the end of lap 4. Now it would be nice. 4, 8, 12. I'm going to skip to lap 5 here. I'm just thinking about the tyres. So obviously, if we complete 5 laps on this tyre, we'll get another 5, and then it will leave 3 at the end. But obviously this is the wet tyre. I don't really care about 3 laps. I wouldn't say that was the most important thing, because the pace is just the same with the wet tyre. It doesn't matter what wet tyre you put on, there is only one type of wet tyre. So there's going to be no benefit having fresh rubber at the end of the race for 3 laps. I think we're better off here completing either 6 or 7 laps on this first stint. That's going to be hard, because if you look at the tyre degradation now, well, the tyre health, I wouldn't say to do another 1.5 laps is the best idea. But hey, we made it work at Sebring. That was brilliant. I mean, it was a bit squeaky bum at the end on the last lap when second place had soft tyres and we had absolutely destroyed hard tyres. But hey ho. I was going to say chapter 5 then. We're on lap 5 anyway. So obviously the plan is, I think, either to come in this lap or come in next lap. It really depends more on how the car's feeling. At the moment the car don't feel too bad. Obviously I know how quickly that can change. And come around the final corner and things are looking good. Do we pit? I don't think so. One more lap. If we can do one more lap, it just means that we can get 1 pit stop. This can be a 1 pit stop strategy. So we made it work before. Yeah, towards the end of races, you definitely don't have pace, and sorry, I was just looking. I thought the weather was clearing up then, but it's definitely not. And go wide there, really wide. But we're still doing all right. We're keeping the gap to the guys behind, which is the most important thing, to be honest. As long as that gap is growing, then we're cool, we're happy. And it looks like a few guys behind are doing the same strategy as us. So obviously that's going to be complete lap 6. Just trying to get the car's line correct for the long straight. And it's looking good, to be honest. Guy behind did make up a bit of time during that lap. But we'll just keep going, keep pushing. Audi's feeling good in the rain as well, to be fair to it. I honestly thought it was going to be dreadful, but it's actually feeling alright. And obviously it's front wheel drive as well, so normally front wheel drives, I wouldn't say they're the best cars in the rain. But yeah, nah, not too bad. I think it'll be a different story if the tyres were absolutely ripped to bits, which they are definitely there or thereabouts. But it just means if we do the 7 laps now, it just means later in the race we won't have shot tyres at the end of the race. So yeah, I think this lap's going to be a bit of a struggle, but once we've done it, it's done. It's over and done with. One guy has made a pit stop already, so he's going to have some pace behind us. I don't know if we'll come out the pits behind him, but even if we do, if he's going for the one stop as well, he's going to have one lap older tyres, I'm guessing. So yeah, not too bad. I'd say right now we're on the right strategy for this race. And to be fair, the tyres, even though they're not great, the car's still feeling really grippy, which is really strange. I wasn't expecting that, but hey ho, I'm not complaining, definitely. And thank God we are coming towards the end of lap 7, where we will make our pit stop. We're going to put on the wet tyre because I don't think this is drying up. It is literally just going to be limp the car home. And it's not even really limping the car home actually, it's actually really easy to drive. Where every time I look at the tyre wear, I'm just like, well how are we still this quick? The guy who's made his pit stop as well in 4th place, he's not really caught us up on that lap either, so I think we're definitely going to come out in 1st place. This is at the end of the pit stop. And obviously everyone's made their first pit stop now. Everyone, no matter what strategy you're on, everyone can get a good idea now of the kind of pace that you can have on wets. As I'm sure there'll be someone in the field. I don't know actually, there's only 6 people, wasn't there, who started this race. But normally if you've got over 20 people or there or thereabouts, we've been challenged here, by the way, guys. I wasn't expecting this. And I think this guy behind as well is on the same strategy as us. He is. He's going to go for an overtake here. Why have we lost so much pace? Why can't I light these tyres up? Why can't I fire these tyres up? I don't know. Just right at first I was thinking about keeping the inside line, but then it really affects your axle in that corner, and it looks like it's going to not matter anyway. He's going to outbrake us, definitely. Now we've got more problems because we've got someone in 1st place. I don't know if I've seen this race. I don't know if I've seen them in this race yet. He's about to give away the pace that he has, so we're going to keep pushing up, see what we can do. Come on, he goes through there a lot quicker than us. It's alright, I still think we've got straight line speed on him, and we've got the slipstream as well. I wouldn't say the power is a lot more than his, but in the slipstream, yes. I don't know. I'm trying to work out right now. Is he pulling away from us, or are we sticking with him, or are we catching him? We're definitely not catching him, but is he pulling away? Am I made a mistake there? I don't think so. No, he gets away with it. Fair enough. And I'm going to say that we do have straight line speed from this guy in front. Where we're going to go. He's going to hold them. He's going to hold his line through there, to be fair. Fair play to him. Obviously, we'll give the room. I don't mind a bit of aggressive racing. He's not ramming us. He's just putting his car in a position where we can't really defend. That was very tight on exit there. And now we're going to get the run on him all the way down the straight. There's no one else near us too. We are literally having our own battle up front. And this is our opportunity. So we're going to go alongside him. Hopefully it'll put on a bit of pressure. I was going to say which it has, but it hasn't. So we'll try and switch him without making contact. I suppose that it is contact, so it counts, but This is going on and on. This little battle. Has he got the run? He's got the run on us again. How has he got the run on us there? We're gonna have to tuck it in behind him because it's just carrying on and on. And we're just fighting. Now we've got this long right-hander. Come on. Stay in this slipstream and then we'll be laughing. I think for now, the best strategy right now seems to be just sit behind him, take our time. You never know, he might make a mistake. If not, with about 2 laps to go, we'll start to really put the attack on. And it definitely feels like just the best thing to do right now is just sit tight here. Obviously he's got the penalty as well, so yeah, he's absolutely chucking it down. I don't think there's any chance of strategies getting split in this race. Just about stay on track then, and we're just about clinging on to the slipstream as well. Crucial that we stay in there. We should do. I don't see why not. And I'm more than sure that this thing is quicker in a straight line than that. It's looking good though. And now we're close to him. We might be able to build an overtake here. I don't know if now is the right time. But we get close to him here. Get a good exit. And we're already going faster than he is. So here we go. I think this is going to be the change of the lead of the race. He's making us go the outside. That's cool. We'll go the outside. We've got momentum. I think he's going to try and outbrake us. We'll get the switch on him. I don't think we've got enough time. Come on, power. Chuck out the inside of him. Don't make contact. We do anyway. It's just so slippy. Oh. Right. We'll take the racing line into this. If he wants to go aggressive and go up the inside, he can. He doesn't though. He chooses to go racing line behind us. And hopefully, we won't see him again now. I mean, if we can get straight out the slipstream as well, that'll be brilliant. But I don't think we will. I think he's sat in it now. Through this fast right-hander, brilliant corner that. And he took it quicker than he did. I was hoping if I just took it safe, he would have took it around the same pace, but he really went for it through there. And if he sticks this far behind us, he's going to get the slipstream all the way down the 2 long straights, which will obviously be really good for him. And it will probably give him the lead back, to be honest, but he's got to stick with us through this final corner. He's 0.5 behind. We take that corner quite nice, but he takes it even better than us. He's got momentum on us as well. And I think we might have to go a bit defensive here. He's tucking in behind us. He's going to go for the outside. We're a little bit quicker in a straight line. Obviously the slipstream helps him. Oh, it's an awkward angle. Yeah, not the best angle to go into that corner, especially in the wet as well. And we've got less than 3 laps to go. Is he going to get a better exit than us again? Probably not. But he's going to get a good amount of slipstream there. I don't know if it will help him overtake us. He's not catching. I think this is it. Yeah, I think we'll be all right now as we go through the corner sequences. Unless he has like an amazing sector, we should start to gap him now. Car feels good as well. For how wet it is, it does feel quite good. It is quite grippy. And it almost looks like a racing line as well. He's still with us. Why do I feel like there's going to be one more twist in this race? I just have that feeling that we're not just going to start to pull away from him slowly. I just have a feeling something is going to happen. And I don't know what, but I just have that feeling. We're coming towards the last few corners of lap 11. He is right behind our RS here. He's going to go for it as well. He's really going for it. Don't force him off. He's really sticking with it. Has he got more grip all of a sudden? I don't know. I can't seem to shake him. And we took that last corner really badly, but we had to go defensive. He definitely is going to overtake us here. I think it's lucky that this Audi is a little bit more powerful than his car, because that's what's keeping us ahead at the moment. 0.2 behind. If he takes his next two corners nice, he'll definitely be able to have a go. Slightly low brake on that braking line there. Do mash up the corner a little bit there, to be honest. Heavy braking zone here. He's with us though. He's right with us. Just got to try and hold it ahead now. Really difficult to stay ahead of him. Struggled towards the end of this race. We caught him up and then made an overtake, and then ever since then, oh, there you go. He's dropped off. He must have made a mistake. And 2.3, he's out the slipstream as well. I don't think we'll see him again now. This is all about just bringing the car home now. In pouring weather. Front tyres are starting to die. We've still got another lap to go. I don't think we're going to see him again. He is trying to make a charge though, bless him. Coming into the final few corners of lap 12. In this touring car series, featured multiplayer, and it's been another one of them races. We started from the back like we always do. It looks like we're going to get the W. I don't know, he is catching us. We're not leaving him behind. 9.9. I thought we were better in a straight line as well. That doesn't make sense. I don't know as well if he's front or rear wheel drive. I haven't drove that car that he has. So I don't know what drivetrain it is. But 1.8, I think we should be alright. As long as we don't make a massive mistake. The car is a bit understeery though. It's on the last lap. I'm not too worried, to be honest, at the moment. And we glitched. That's thanks to my lovely video editing. We glitched. We went backwards a couple of corners there. Apologies for that. But we are still coming towards the end of this race.
there's not really a lot to say about it now. I mean, we're at the front. There's not really a lot going on. He's not really catching us up. We're not really clearing off. We're just sort of hovering in these positions now, and yeah, just one of them races. I thought there was going to be better battling at the end, especially when he started coming back at us, but he's lost his momentum, and I think he made a mistake as well while he was behind us, because he was sticking in our slipstream, and then all of a sudden he was over 2 seconds behind. Oh, that's made this interesting. That penalty. It's alright, we've got to be at least 1.3 ahead of him, and we're 1.6 at the moment, so we're still tight. So we're gonna have to try and push a little bit harder. Only a few corners to go. The car's really struggling now. Really struggling to get it moving out of corners. I think he's struggling as well, because he's losing time. And if we've got this slow pace and he's still losing time, then he must be in the same position as us with the tyres. All we got to do is be 1.3 ahead, and I think we're going to do that. He did have a better last corner, but it's going to be enough by 3/10, I think. Yeah, around 3/10. We had the best pace of the race, not a massive lobby, in the rain, feature multiplayer, in the touring car endurance series. We got another W. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you again in the next one. Hopefully it'll be a more exciting ending to a race than that was. Apologies. I'll see you in the next one.